Young man catches a big golden eagle from the river. He held it in his arms and checked, finding that its wings seemed to be injured. Fortunately, no other wounds were found. It seemed to have been trapped in the river for some time and looked quite weak. Moreover, this golden eagle had an unusually gentle temperament. Like a good baby, it remained still in the young man's arms. Upon closer observation, he discovered it was a female golden eagle. After being rescued, the golden eagle kept staring at a tall tree not far away. It seemed there was something there that concerned it. After observing, the young man realized there was a bird's nest in the big tree. That must be the golden eagle's nest. Perhaps there were birds inside waiting for their mother to return. In a hurry, the young man first took the golden eagle to a nearby hospital. Through the footage, it was confirmed that the golden eagle's wing was indeed broken. Next, it needs to stay in the hospital for a long period of treatment. Meanwhile, the young man quickly turned back into the woods. After putting on his gear and arming himself completely, he began to climb step by step towards the big tree. Sure enough, he found 2 hungry golden eagle birds up there. The 2 birds opened their mouths, thinking that their mother had returned to feed them. Unfortunately, the golden eagle mother could no longer be there to raise them. The young man looked up at the raptors passing by in the sky. Now, the golden eagle birds have lost their mother's protection. Even if they are not targeted by the raptors, they will starve to death. So, the young man packed them up in a burlap sack, preparing to take them away. The 2 birds once had no idea what was happening the whole time. Just bewildered, it was hugged by the young man and put into the rescue box. With those round, curious big eyes, it looked at humans. It can't even tell if the young man is good or bad. Fortunately, the young man was going to take them to live a good life. After getting home, the young man thoughtfully prepared chopped meat. 2 hungry baby eagles finally get a meal after a long day. After that, the young man came every day to personally feed them. Gradually, the baby eagle became closer to the young man. They could already actively go to receive the food the young man offered. The personalities of the 2 birds once completely inherited their mother's gentleness. In order to help the 2 birds once grow better, so the young man specially arranged an open space. And every day, he fed them plenty of fish and meat. Although the 2 baby eagle lost their mother's affection at such a young age, but under the meticulous care of the young man, they were quite happy. Soon, the 2 birds' golden eagles grew into half-grown birds. Not only had they grown significantly in size compared to before, their original down had transformed into a coat of brown and black feathers. During this time, the 2 birds' guys relied on each other and formed a deep bond. The older golden eagle always took care of his younger brother unconditionally. As the 2 birds' golden eagles grew bigger and bigger, the young man prepared to train them in flying and hunting skills. He then set up a simulated outdoor training ground in the yard. He even created a small fish pond in the middle for them to practice catching fish. In just a few short days, the little golden eagles had already grasped the basics of flying. And when they saw the fish that had fallen onto the grass, they would spread their wings and fly over to accurately catch the prey. It seems they have mastered the ability to hunt. Unknowingly, the little golden eagle has been here for 3 months. The young eagle has grown into a majestic young golden eagle. They have also mastered flying and hunting skills to perfection. They are clearly fully capable of surviving alone in the wild. This also means it's time to release them back into nature. That day, the 2 young men took a net to catch them. The captured baby eagle struggled continuously, trying to escape. But upon seeing the familiar faces of the young men, it instantly calmed down. It obediently allowed the young man to hold it in his arms. It had complete trust in this fatherly human. Before parting, the young man even stuffed a small fish as a farewell gift. After this meal, they will truly have to rely on their own efforts. At this moment, the little golden eagle seemed to sense the smell of parting. The small face was filled with sadness, making it somewhat reluctant to part. But there are no feasts that last forever. Finally, the young man marked the baby eagle's feet with a unique identification code. If the 2 birds once encounter any danger in the wild, he can rush to help them at the first moment. Then the young man and his friend each held an eagle in their arms. It was like parents bidding farewell to their children going far away for training. They felt happy and proud of their growth, yet they were also worried about their future survival alone. After that, they took the 2 birds once to the forest where they first found them. Although there were countless feelings of reluctance, they had to choose to let go at this moment. After all, the boundless nature is their true home. To their surprise, the freed golden eagle did not fly away immediately. Instead, it keeps circling in the sky, unwilling to leave for a long time. It seems to be expressing its sincerest gratitude to the kind young man. I believe the two birds ones will never forget this in their lifetime. This kind human who raised and took care of them. Here, I can't help but marvel that everything has its own spirit. If you're interested in animal stories, you can visit my homepage to watch more.